Hello and welcome. I'm Adrian Sanabria, host of the Enterprise Security Weekly podcast, and joining me for this SC Awards interview is Marc Manzano, General Manager of Cybersecurity at Sandbox AQ. How are you, Marc?
Hey Adrian, it's a pleasure to be here with you. I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing very good. So I understand that your company, Sandbox AQ, was a finalist in the SC Awards, the 2025 SC Awards.
That's right. We were at the ceremony. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't able to make the ceremony. I had some conflicts there, but I heard it was nice.
It was good, and the guacamole was outstanding.
Now, now I feel sad that I missed it. I do love some good guacamole. I made some yesterday, actually. All right, so I think we're going to talk a little bit about ActiveGuard. I think that's the
Mhm.
name of the product here, and
It
just
is.
in general, non-human identities and the impact of AI agents. So I guess maybe let's start off with Sandbox IQ for people that don't know the company and ActiveGuard, and tell us a little bit about the product and the company.
Sure. So, Sandbox AQ is a company that spun out from Google in 2022. It works at the intersection of quantum technologies and AI. And one of those areas, of course, is cybersecurity. That's the division I'm responsible of. But then there are a few other aspects that we also cover within the company, different product lines. One on drug discovery, another one on quantum navigation, and then another one on healthcare devices, also leveraging quantum sensors. Um, Within the cybersecurity team, what we're building is ActiveGuard, and this is a solution that we've put together to help large enterprises modernize the way that first cryptography has been managed the past couple of decades or more, and also now more recently the way that non-human identities and the sprawl that we're seeing across the IT are also being handled. So ActiveGuard is our proposal to kind of glue together a bunch of fragmented views that happen across the IT. And our aim is kind of to help information security teams to eventually do more with less by using our solution.
And it seems like, yeah, again, with non-human identities, and I've been kind of following the AI agents trends and MCP. Like, speaking of glue, like we're going to have so many things connected to each other. With these new protocols,
Yeah.
there's going to be credentials all over the place. There's going to be certificates. I think it seems like it's going to get even more difficult to track
Mhm.
cryptography libraries in use, credentials in use, all that stuff. Are you seeing the same?
Yeah, well, definitely. So something that is worrying us, and that's why we kind of got into these and have started dedicating a lot of resources to solve for this, is the fact that where where we actually see AI being leveraged on the offensive side, like very frequently, like we know, like there are like very sophisticated phishing campaigns right now leveraging LLMs and that kind of trick users into kind of clicking a malicious link or something like that. Um, we also know that the cybersecurity industry has been leveraging AI for a while to kind of augment cybersecurity capabilities, but somehow along the way, during this last kind of fast period of AI adoption, we as an industry have lost a little bit the pace. Like we haven't kept the pace at which AI has been evolving. And the defense side of cybersecurity, the cybersecurity vendors haven't been able to provide solutions at the speed that the technology has been evolving, and we believe that this is something that needs to be definitely tackled, right? Like right now, we have this extremely fast adoption of AI everywhere, like new infrastructure being built everywhere. And one of the last things that kind of folks are looking at are the cybersecurity aspects of this, because like the most important thing is to check the box on kind of actually using AI, because everyone wants to use AI because it makes like so much sense in terms of like efficiency and added productivity to many different teams in different functions of every single company. So one of the main things that we're trying to accomplish with ActiveGuard is giving a solution for folks to build the necessary guardrails around AI. Like we're aiming at helping information security teams understand better the security posture of AI security operations, and this involves agents, of course. This is something that definitely is in scope. And mainly because an agent needs to be communicating with the environment like any other piece of software or machine, and needs credentials to do that in the right way. But also like the overall infrastructure piece and their security aspects there as well.
And it's interesting. I think we saw this somewhat with cloud tools when cloud first emerged, but certainly we're seeing it all over again. When a bunch of tech folks start to build up this infrastructure, for this new area of technology, all of a sudden, we see HTTP, not HTTPS, right? We see
Yeah.
by default, a lot of these components are communicating unencrypted. So I'm kind of curious, do you look at network traffic? How do you discover what's
Yeah.
being used in the environment?
Yeah, so our platform, ActiveGuard, is able to kind of in real time monitor what are the specific cryptographic assets or non-human identities that are actually across your infrastructure, and we need to get that information from different sources. So we do it twofold. Like on one side, we have our own first-party sensors that we've built that they are very sophisticated because we've been evolving them over the years. And they give us like really good information about network traffic, files, anything related to a file system, and also applications. But then we also can get information from third-party vendors. So if a customer is already kind of leveraging any other cybersecurity solution, and gathering data from that cybersecurity solution, we can ingest that and we can perfectly provide like additional visibility in a seamless way by just like using already gathered the data without the necessity of generating new data for customers to understand a bit better their security posture there.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, and it's interesting because we've had to change cryptography before quantum, right? That this
Yeah,
is we went from SSL 1 to 2 to TLS to
that's
different
right.
versions. Yeah, we've
That's right.
had freak, beast, crime, all these. What do you think makes this a little bit different now with quantum computing, Shor's algorithm, these kinds of things?
Yeah, well, like we see the migration to quantum resistant algorithms as a massive opportunity for improving the way that like it had been accepted as a status quo before, or
Hmm.
at least until now, which is just like doing things manually and that's it, and not having visibility and be okay with having a
Yeah,
bunch of unknown unknowns. Like this push of like we have like a new set of standards, and NIST and the US government are pushing for kind of entities to adopt those by a given year. Um, we see that as an opportunity for folks to actually migrate and then take that chance to also migrate and update processes and the automated solutions that they leverage to do that work. So it's an extremely good opportunity. Like when we started working with our customers several years ago, uh, the one of the main motivations was we actually need to get ready for the quantum era. We need to be protected against quantum computer aided attacks at some point. Uh, After having worked on this journey with these customers for a few years, like what we're actually hearing is um like this is not about quantum anymore for us. Like
hmm
we're actually all in for modernizing cryptography management. Like there were so many obsolete procedures that
right.
were manual and error prone that we've been improving by actually throwing automation at it and throwing a really robust platform at it. So definitely kind of worth the effort, and also kind of it's interesting to highlight kind of this mindset shift that has happened in the past few years.
Excellent. Well, Marc, thank you so much for joining me today. Great conversation, and congrats again to you and Sandbox AQ for being a SE Awards finalist.
Thanks a lot, and looking forward for having another conversation, attending another ceremony next year. Thanks.
Awesome.